Welcome guys, I'm LightBytes, and we are doing another episode of SC2VN, the esports visual novel today. I got my coffee, it's almost gone. It's late at night, so I need my coffee. Um, and you either get yesterday's video before or after this. I'm not sure, I need to render and it's going to take like an hour to render. So it depends. You either get it today or tomorrow, or you'll get this today or tomorrow. But yeah, nice. Let's get back into it. In the last episode, we got wrecked by a pro Axel, and now we're meeting his friend. So yeah, we passed a number of known players. Lounging around no differently than the cafe's other patrons. Maybe they aren't that different. I guess even professionals like to kick back with the tango of chords and rush of caffeine every now and again. Games should be all business all the time, although I bet the KPGA executives disagree. Let me just clean my glasses. Axel comes to a stop away from the constant tapping of keyboards. He then plops himself into a seat against a wall and invites me to join him with a wave of his hand. As I take my seat, I look up to find someone I recognize at his side. It's a Jett, a Zergan former VSL champion. She has cool hair, actually. I actually like that shade of reddish brown. She won StarCraft 2's very first grand final back in the beta. A year ago, she might have been the game's most famous player. Her flippant and inflammatory antics have made her a somewhat controversy figure. She rarely GGs and isn't afraid to talk trash on stage. And there she is, just sitting there. It's all I can do to not stare. At least this isn't a Sakura visual novel, because we all know where you'd be staring if it was a Sakura visual novel. Probably gonna do a Let's Play of a Sakura visual novel now. It's not a bad idea, LightBytes. Smile plays on her lips when she glances past me to Axel. Axel, seriously, stop promising my autograph as a reward for beating you. Hilarious, she can understand you, by the way. Who are you up against next round? Some Zeg dishwasher on LHT/. Oh, I should do voices. I'm not sick anymore, I can do voices. I hate ZVZ. Jet rolls her eyes back at me. After a brief appraisal, she lifts her chin and speaks a single word. Name? What? Oh, I'm Mac. A Terran. I'm on well, I'm teamless. Jeff shifts her gaze back to Axel with us. Why did you bring this noob back here? Before she can actually say anything, Axel comes to my defense with an easy smile. Hey, cool it with the judgment until you've seen her play. Plus, you ever hear of a foreigner that came out here alone just for StarCraft? My girl right here. My girl right here did. I have to admit that's brave. If that endorsement wasn't convincing enough, he offers one of his classic grins for good measure. The response seems to satisfy her for now. Excuse me for a moment, my glasses are like dying. While I try to keep from showing anything to contradict Axel's assessment, Jet aims her attention back at me. Didn't see your name on the list of people who made it past the VSL qualifier. How'd you place? I lost my second to last match. I can't do like two variations of female voices, I'm sorry. I lost my second to last match. The qualifier before that, I dropped out on the final game of the last series. 2 attempts without making it, huh? Hard to tell from that. Mainly depends on the bracket you had. How do you live out there with no team? Do you stream or something? I used to stream, but well, I don't anymore. Jett raises her eyebrow, waiting for me to elaborate until I look away. Without missing a beat, she moves on to the next question. So your parents pay for everything? No, I'm here on my summer job earnings and a little bit extra from my grandparents. How lucky. I never got any handouts. You're from Korea though. You're from Korea. You don't need handouts to... I'm confused. This doesn't go very well. Still, Axel looks as collected as ever, watching with a smile as the interrogation continues. Did you play Brood War? Not really. I mean, I had a copy as a kid, but I wasn't good. Had to cheat to even finish the campaign. Oh, then you're only a little bit worse than Jett. Jett scowls silently at the jab. It's true, the 2 years she spent playing Brood War were mostly unremarkable. This is your first try at pro gaming? Oh, I forgot the voice. When I nod, she gives me a hard look. Why are you out here? Eh? What do you mean? Could do a high-pitched voice for myself. I'm sure you're aware of your chances. It's been more than 5 years since a foreign pro gamer accomplished anything noteworthy in Korea. I know what she's getting at, but it's not like I have a particularly great or unique answer. Why, what's this accent? I scratch behind my head and look away. I mean, why else? I want to become better at StarCraft. Everyone knows that Korea is the place to do that. And why is that? Well, I actually have to scroll back to... Well, because the best players are out here. Also, I've studied the language for a while, so now I'm dead. No! I'm asking why you want to become better. Oh, I feel like she's forcibly extracting the truth from me. All the same, I can't leave her expression unanswered. I do my best to avoid showing embarrassment. I feel my honest response. Because I want to be a champion. Or at least that's... at the least sure I can compete at that level. Everyone who plays this game wants that, don't they? You're right about one thing. Every idiot makes it to Grandmaster and takes a map off a good player. Thinks they're pro gamer material. I read that like at the wrong speed. Champion, huh? Sheesh. She clicks her tongue and sighs, but doesn't seem displeased. Or at least any more so than usual. I wouldn't have much ground to stand if I disagreed with her. Jett is one of the few who has accomplished what the rest of us dream about. Don't be so harsh. Her style is solid and she stood toe to toe with me for a while. With enough time she could compete. What do you think? Why don't you practice with her a bit? I could. Little harm in giving her a chance. Oh wait, back up. What just happened? Did he say practice and did she say yes? Axel answers her with a pleased expression. Jett takes a moment to stretch out again before crossing her arms across her chest. Stop staring and say something, Mac. The sound of my name wakes me from my stunned silence. I jolt upright and offer a flurry of nods. Sorry, I say yes. I definitely say yes. Jett and Axel watch me in silence until I lower myself back into my seat. It takes some determination to come out here alone. Let's see if it translates to wins, eh? With thumbs up, it's settled. I somehow find myself with one of the best practice partners in the world. I really hope this isn't just a novelty of playing with some random foreigner. Axel, it's about time we get back to all-out attack. Wouldn't want you getting DQ'd if we'll be matching in the semis. Can you be certain that I didn't lose to Mac already? What if this was my way of saving face? Funny. Have you lost to a foreigner even once? Hey, you never know who's playing on a barcode account. Barcode is basically a Smurf account in StarCraft terms, I'm pretty sure. You sure you don't want a pot split? Final offer. Well, I changed voices again. Collude with you? Not a chance. What about you, Mark? Gonna stick around? A PC bang with a bustled tournament isn't a great training environment. The bracket will probably take a few hours to work through too. No, I'm gonna head home. Got a lot of practicing to do tonight. Leaving already? Leaving already? Well, hey, it was good to meet you. Be at Golden Zone Fire tomorrow morning and we'll find out if you're overhyped. Will do. I raise and offer them each a nod in thanks before heading back towards the PC area. The last thing I see is a vague smile from Jett as she leans over and whispers something to Axel. Whoa, that was a bit cheeky. I squeezed my way through the growing crowd and managed to make it through the doorway leading outside. When I hit the street, I met with a cool breeze and a rush of voices, sound and light. I think that'll actually do for this episode. So we met Jett, we get to practice tomorrow in game, not IRL. So thank you guys for watching. I've been LightBytes, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye bye.